Here's how to make the best homemade chocolate chip cookies with all natural ingredients. First, you're going to want to get a stick of butter and a third cup of raw honey. Then you're going to want to add a fourth cup of coconut sugar with a teaspoon of pure vanilla extract. Then you go ahead and blend these all up. Then you're going to want to beat slowly 1 egg into this mixture. Then for dry ingredients, you're going to want to do a cup of cassava flour, a half teaspoon of baking soda, a half teaspoon of baking powder, and a 1/4 teaspoon of sea salt. You're going to want to mix this mixture and then slowly beat it into the wet ingredients. Then once everything is blended, you're going to want to add 1 cup of dark chocolate chips. Once you mix those in, you're going to want to put it in the fridge for 10 to 15 minutes to chill. This helps the dough stick together better. While you're waiting, you can grease a pan with butter to put the cookies on, and you can also preheat your oven to 350 degrees. Once the time is up, you can get your cookies out of the fridge and roll them into medium-sized dough balls. The one thing I will say is that these did keep their shape very well. They didn't really flatten down, but the taste was phenomenal, and if you're going to make these at home, I would just recommend flattening them a little bit more before you put them in the oven. Lastly, bake them for 10 to 12 minutes and enjoy!